All right, so here we go. I'm starting in the back of the store today. I do see a bunch of new stuff out here. I don't know. Oh, that's really pretty. I don't think this is Vera Bradley, but it might just be handmade. It's pretty though. Someone did a nice job with this. This is very cute. I don't think it has a name on it or anything, but I think somebody took a quilt and put some remnants on there and made handles. It's adorable. I'm going to put it in the basket. I don't think it has any value, but I will check for a maker on it just because it's really big. That's pretty. I know that's going to be like Anne Klein. You can see a bunch of stuff has been put out. They still have a bunch of that stuff that came from some of the other stores that donated though. And I know those aren't going to probably be pieces that I want. I do see a bunch of Vera Bradley. So somebody donated their collection of definitely donated a collection of Vera Bradley here, because there's a lot of it here. I mean, a lot of it. But it's too Vera Bradley is great. I like it. I like it when I get it during garage sale season. What is this? Is this a Caboodles bag? This might be a Caboodles bag. Caboodles stuff used to do really well. I don't know if it still does or not, but it's actually pretty clean. I'm going to take that and check because, like I said, Caboodles used to do pretty good. As you can see, I'm trying to like lean back so you can see all the... Oh, but look at the blue fossil. Ooh, I like the blue fossil. Is it clean on the inside? Ooh, it is clean on the inside. That's kind of a good size one. I don't see much damage with it. This might be an option. I'm going to put it in the cart also. Like I said, everything is pending Dacian. Everything is pending inspection at the end. And this is pretty. I don't know who makes this, but it feels really nice. It has a separate pouch in it. It smells musty. It's been sitting in somewhere for a while. I don't know if I'm not positive if it's leather. It might be, but I'm going to put that in the cart just because, like I said, it needs to be aired out a little. I could smell the, stored in the garage, stored in a tub smell on it. So got some 9 West. Well, here's a Coach bag right here. That's actually a pretty color, kind of like a brown. Oh, it's got the striped inside. But the inside's not bad. It looks like it's cracking. Oh, that's interesting. No, actually, it's not cracking. That's a pen mark. Okay. It's okay. It's not horrible. What did they price it at? Oh, no, that's too much. That's more than I want to spend. So I'm going to put that back up there. They priced it at 25. So that's more than I would spend for a Coach bag. There are some that I would buy for that price, but that one is not, I wouldn't say one of the most desirable type styles. So I'm going to leave that here. And then I thought this was really cute. I don't know. This looks like one of those vintage ones, but I'm not sure. Oh, look, it has the little, do you guys remember the little things where they put the little cards inside your purse so you could put the phone numbers of people because you would remember their phone numbers? That's funny. So that should give you a pretty good idea of how old this is. I'm trying to figure out who the maker is. I can't find, oh, you know what, I'm going to put it in the cart. The maker is actually on the inside fabric, and I can't quite read it here, so I'm going to take it into the light over there, but I'll put it in for right now. It's very cute. So that was kind of funny. I was like looking for a maker, and I could tell something was written on it. I just really couldn't read it back here. So I'll make sure and I figure out what that is. Got some other littles here. Mix this one. Cotton something's got little dolphins on it. It's pretty. I'm assuming this is probably, see, this is a really pretty color. I'm assuming it's probably, yeah, it is a Tommy Hilfiger. This says the Royal Standard. To see what's hidden back here. That looks like one of those like little sack purses. And then, I don't know what that one is. I do see some Steve Madden. We've got some more Vera Bradley back here. Huh. What is this down here? Okay, that one's been here a while and no one's picked that up. Well, I love the fact that they put out all this stuff back here. I hoped I would have had a couple more selections, but it doesn't look like it. But I did grab a couple of things. We got a lot of Steve Madden out here too. I'm wondering if Steve Madden didn't drop off, the outlet store didn't drop off a bunch of stuff, because it looks like a bunch of their stuff is here also. Okay, well, let's go check the wallets, because I feel like if they have a bunch of really cute purses, and I feel like they probably did the wallets too. Now, I don't know what this one is. Kind of has a fake Louis Vuitton vibe to it, but definitely not, just a little different. So all of this stuff is kind of just thrown in here. What is this? Okay, what does this say? This is, I don't know what this is. I think it's a fabric remnant. Oh yeah, that's like upholstery fabric. Okay, so somebody bought a fabric remnant. Well, that's kind of maybe not gonna be my thing, but that's cute. Like if you need to repolster your chairs or this or that. I mean, I've done it before. That's why I kind of knew it was fabric. What's this one? Oh, nice. Look at the Bulgari makeup bag. Oh, and it's brand new. I do like that. So even if this doesn't have much value, I could use a new makeup bag, and that is very pretty. Oh, I do like that. So that might have just come with, like, you know, buying makeup and this and that. You know, sometimes they give you those little gift things when you purchase things at like a department store. So that might be just like what that is, but I like it. And it's something good that, you know, I can use for myself. So I think that's a good thing. We got some wallets here. Oh, they still have the little sack one. Too bad the little snap of the little cord is gone. That's a shame, because it is cute. What's this one? Who makes I can see something on this. This might be German. I can't read the name on it, but it definitely has a nice logo on it. So I'm going to take that and put it in the cart. I want to say it says Baxgard. I'm not quite sure, but it's very pretty and it's in nice condition. So I'm going to put that in too. Okay, so we're going to head through. We'll start over here in the men's, well, kids, men's. They mix it together. It's not always one or the other. So we're going to just do a glance and see, and I'll try to keep my hair out of the camera today. I never think of that when I'm getting dressed, and then my hair just is constantly in the camera. All right, so I think what we'll do is we'll start down here because there's somebody on the other aisle. That way they can have the aisle to themselves. Oh, these are really nice. Look at these. These are Land's End. They're leather. they just need like a little bit of a wipe off. That is fabric right there. They're very nice color too. Okay, so elastic on top, and then that's leather. I don't know if that'll come off that fabric though. Do you see all that dirt on the fabric? I think I'm gonna leave those just because I don't know if it will come off the fabric. And you know, when I talk to you guys about things, you know, I really, like I said, being careful about what I buy. So when I get home, there isn't, you know, damage or, you know, a lot of wear on it. I probably spend, after I turn you guys off, I probably spend a good 30 minutes going through the items. And I'm looking for damage and things that, you know, I just didn't take the time to look for. Because when I'm videoing and moving through here, you know, I want you guys to be able to see as much as possible. And I know you guys don't want to sit there and watch me go through each item individually for 5 minutes. So that's the reason I do it the way I do it. Okay, so here we are in the shoes. It does look like they put out a bunch of new stuff. We have a lot of Bass here. We do have a Bass outlet here in town, so I do see a lot of Bass stuff here, which is good. You know, like I said, I think a lot of what we see has to do with what stores here are here in town. We don't actually, and this is something I don't know if I've ever mentioned, we don't have an actual shopping mall here, you know, with like department stores. We don't have that here. It's not here. So the nearest one is probably 30-40 minutes away. So most people, if they shop around here, if they don't shop online, they've got to go to either the outlet stores or like the TJ Maxx or something like that. That's just what your choices are. And it's good, you know, I mean, it's not, because you can buy everything online now, so it doesn't, there's a pair of box. It's not the most important thing to have a shopping mall. I mean, it'd be nice to be able to, you know, go to the mall every once in a while, but nope, it's just, we don't have that here, so. I don't know what those are. Oh, those are Comfort, okay. Looking for all the cowboy boots, and I've had a lot of luck this season with cowboy boots. I've bought and sold quite a few pairs this year, so that's good. I have found some great stuff. I haven't found a pair yet that I wanted to keep for myself, even though I found some really nice ones. I do keep having to kind of. Oh, those are bear traps. Those, I like the pretty. I like a gold shimmer to them. What about these? What are those? I'm not sure what those are. About these pink ones. Oh, here's another pair of these. Okay, I bought a pair of these the other day. These Les Artistes, and I took them home, and I keep looking at them because I love them, and I'm tempted to actually keep them. And I don't usually like shoes with heels on it. But honestly, these are it's probably the same person because they're the same size. I love these. They're like a light orange cognac color for summer. Those are very cute. And I mean, you can tell they're you know, in really nice condition. So we will take those. We'll come on this side. So I haven't over the last few weeks, I have been grabbing sandals more and more, and I've also been thinking to myself, okay, what do I want for this year? Because what I'll do is I'll keep them aside. These are Sperry's. I'll put the sandals aside, so when it does get hot, I've got things for myself. So that's kind of what my plan or my method has been, and it kind of works for me, because in that way I'm not like at the last minute going, oh, I need to get some sandals or some shoes. I've already done it. Oh, look how cute these clogs are. Those are really cute. Now, clogs don't sell as well as the Corkies or some of the other brands, but these are really cute, and they're pretty darn clean. I'll put them in the cart and I'll check them. I know this brand doesn't always, I've bought it before. It doesn't sell for great money, but it's a nice looking pair of shoes. So we will put that in there. And then I see a pair of, I do see a pair of shoes up here. Oh, these are Bass, the duck shoes. So I do see the duck shoes up here. I don't know what those are. So I am trying to catch the top shelf. Hopefully they'll put out some more carts. Oh, these are pretty. What are these? Goose. Okay, now I'm trying Attilio Giosti Leombruni, made in Italy. Okay, that was a mouthful. And I know if I ever had to type that into AGL, that's why they use AGL. If I ever had to type that into a search bar, I just don't think I could do it. They're very cute though. They got like little studs on the toes. They have a little bit of dirt, but not too bad. I think it would actually just come off. I'm concerned though the bottoms are pretty worn though. Not worn in the sense, but they don't have much of a loft. So it's not going to be long before that wear starts on the suede. So I think I'm going to leave those right there. Yeah, I was more concerned about it wearing on the suede. Got a bunch of blue shoes down here. Got some Talbot sandals and Echo. I know we must have an Echo in town too because I've been seeing a lot of those also. Forever Young. Okay. I love the Allbirds, but those are dirty. The Allbirds are dirty, but honestly, they're dirty in the sense of these could be thrown in the washing machine. They're a size 8. It's questionable how well they would clean up, but it could be done. Because that definitely, if I sprayed that with, because this is all fabric. Tempting. I'm looking for rips right now. I don't know how I feel about those. You know, I'm going to put them in the cart and I'm going to check. If they have good value, then I will definitely toss those in the wash. If there isn't much value, then I'm just going to put them back. Because then at that point, it's not, you know, Carl, you know, he says to me, if you're going to have to spend a long time cleaning it, it might not be a good buy. And that's, I do try to think about that. These are some LL Bean hikers. Tech. Oh, these are nice. Look at those. These are actually in a really nice condition too. Size 8 wide. You know what? I was looking at the back for rips. You know what? These actually look really good. So we'll find out if those have any value. These are LL Beans. So it seems like I'm finding shoes at the very, very end of the women's. These are some Toms. I think those are worn out of the bottom. Those are some slippers. Here's some little blue. Oh, these are a pair of Jeffrey Campbell's. I do like my Jeffrey Campbell's, but 7.5, made in China. His shoes are usually are pretty good. Actually, the heel on these is pretty good too. That's the only reason I'm kind of double looking at them. You know what? I'm gonna put these blue ones in the cart. We will check to see how they are. And those are Kim Rogers, the other pair. You know, we'll put these in the cart and we'll double check on them. Those shoes are a statement, but you know, if someone has some good style, they can pull those off. All right. So we've already gone through all this. I don't see any. I just wanted to see if there's any extra type of things down here. Sometimes they're just tucked in because they're trying to find space wherever they can, which I understand. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and hit the carts in the back. Maybe we'll have some new stuff back there. Okay. we'll do that. They've started putting out the Easter stuff too, which is nice. So I love to see the Easter stuff. Oh, these are some fanciness. Who makes those? I think those are like an Easy Spirit. Oh, and as we speak, here comes the cart. So I guess I have to pick up the pace. Everybody's moving. They hear a cart and then everybody has to come. See, just like I was talking about. Cart came out, everybody came. Start down there. So I'm going to start down here just because, like I said, as soon as that came out, everybody went there. So we'll start down here. So far, I don't see anything. What is this? Fold away scale. Interesting. I'm going to put that in the cart. That's kind of interesting. Not that I would ever want to do that fold away scale, but we have all these tennis balls. They do look like they've been used though. All right. So I got some pans and stuff over here. I'm trying to see if there's any pans or anything I want, and I don't think so. That looks like a crock pot one up there too. All right. So let's go ahead and we'll come back over here. So that means they're bringing out carts. So it's gonna, I really did try to get to that other cart, but there's people waiting behind me to get to it. So it'll have to wait. Oh, what are these? Oh, that's kind of interesting. These are tiki mugs, and they're, okay, I'm going to show them to you. Sorry, I was trying to get one out so I could see what it looks like. Here, let's put our scale in here. Okay, so these are tiki mugs. They're in the original box. They're just like coconuts. I do like them, though. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised, because if these, coming into summer, who are these? I don't know who they're made by. Tiki Bar Rules. Okay, tiki mugs. Well, they're definitely a brand, so we'll put those in the cart. You never know. And those are some little ones too. So I did want to take a quick look over here. I have been I grab some mugs every so often. Look, our Star Wars mug is still here. I'm surprised nobody took it. Oh, this is kind of cute. I like this. It is what it is. You know what? I'm tempted. Yeah, I might take this one in the cart. Like I said, I do well with mugs when they're kind of like a specialty type of mug. So I'm not against that. Here's a little Mickey Mouse teapot and mug set. But that's a 2-piece set. Okay, well, let's keep on moving down here. So the Charlie Brown Turvis I found in one of my last videos. It's sold. It's gone. Oh, this looks like an old one. Disney Parks Rapid Fill. That looks like an older one. Someone must have had a bunch of Disney Park stuff. So that means I need to pay attention over here, because if somebody dropped off some really good. This is Star Wars. Okay. So like I said, I don't buy a bunch of this stuff, but every once in a while I will pick up a Turvis, and they sell. Sometimes not for great money, but the ones I pick up, they do sell. And we do have all this Tupperware here. I'll do a quick glance at the toys. It doesn't look like they put much out here, so it kind of looks about the same. But we'll come over here as soon as we can get over to... I love these plaid, these old thermoses. Oh, it's broken on the side. I think it's broken. Maybe not. Maybe it's supposed to be. I love this whole plaid thing. I don't necessarily think that this is old. Okay, so let's see. This is an Aladdin thermos. Huh. I'm not sure if that's old or not. You know what? I'm going to put it in and we'll do a quick check on that, because I do like things like that, especially when I know that somebody may have the lunchbox and just need to find the thermos for it. Okay. Hopefully the music isn't too much today. They did kind of group all the Hallmark stuff, but none of this looks any different, so this looks like most of the same stuff. Okay. All right, so now we can actually look in here. Amplified TV antenna. Family Chef. Oh, it's like a Disney cooler one. Okay. We got some pans. That looks pretty worn around the handle, so I'd probably want to take that. And we have a music stand down here. A little Mountain Dew thing. We have a musical turtle. We do have, it looks like a tennis racket. Nope, I don't think any of this I have to have. Maybe the next one will have more stuff in it. A little Hamilton Beach coffee maker. There's some stuff down there, but those just looks like, you know. Okay. Oh. Sorry, I stepped back and those are broken. The walkie-talkies. So we don't want those. But I would assume that they're going to come out. They're going to come out with some more cards because, you know, they've only got one out there. So, well, two technically, but they'll put a bunch of them out there. Mini animal something. Okay. This big 3D puzzle is still here. Got the slot machines. Some dishes, but nothing crazy over here. Over here are these glass. Oh, those are glass. They're fluorescent. I don't think they're old, but see, they got the three neon colors right there. Okay. We have some yarn. There are some makers of yarn. If I see certain makers, I would pick them up because I know they're expensive, the yarn. So believe it or not, you know, yarn is another thing that if you know anything about, that is worth a look for. Anytime you see like old vintage sewing notions and things like that, it's depending on, you know, what it is. Okay, what is this? Oh, it's a fall tablecloth. Okay. There are things that in packaging I look for. I have literally bought, and this is an example of Lennox. Like I bought a set of Lennox Christmas napkins. They were the fabric ones. And I think it was like two, maybe four napkins, the fabric ones in the set. It was an old pattern. It was brand new. And when I went to go put it up on eBay, I was quite shocked that it was $42. So someone paid me $42 for a couple of napkins. So just, keep that in mind. There's always things that, people overlook that, can do very well. I'll come down the glass. Oh, so here's some more of these cups. So here's like the blue and the purple. This is pretty too. Look at that. This would be really pretty if you had a bunch of glasses like this. I like that color too, but there's only one. So it's hard to do when there's only one. Lots of glass and crystal. They always have lots of glass and crystal here. Like if you had to buy stuff for your house, literally this is the place to go for that type of stuff. Okay. We do have some etched glass, but I can tell from the marks on it that it's not going to be a great quality. Well, with that being said, I think we kind of have gone through everything. So I'm going to go through, check for damage, and I will get back to you all. I'll look at the cute little bunny dish. I'll get back to you all in a little while. Let's see who this is for. Oh, it's Avon. Okay. So I'll get back to you in a few minutes. I'll let you know what I got. So I want to do a quick recap of the items I got at Goodwill today. It was a small haul, but I got some interesting things. So I got a brand new 4-pack of coconut, like they're tiki mugs. They're really pretty. I mean, they're really nicely done. They're ceramic. I did get a pair of LL Beans. I got a Bulgari makeup bag. I did get a pair of La Artiste shoes, and I also got this little mug, and I just thought this was cute. It says, "It is what it is." So that was my big total, spend there at the Goodwill today was $26. It wasn't a very expensive day, but hey, that's just the way it is sometimes. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. If you haven't subscribed, please do. If you'd like to leave a comment, that would be great. And I look forward to seeing you next time. Bye for now.